My name is Dave Sepulfrick, and I have this podcast called In Walks a Man, where I tell my life story, kind of. I thought I'd get off of that because I'm a 60-year-old American. I've been through a lot and seen a lot, and I just wanted to offer my opinion of what's going on right now. I'm a Uber and Lyft driver, and I've gotten a lot of questions and people just worried about the virus and everything, but they're also worried about what they hear that the government is going to take over the country and start martial law and stuff like that and lock people in their houses, and take away all our rights. People are dying, and that's always been God's will. Whoever your God is, or if you don't have a God, it doesn't matter right now. It's not something a politician should decide. I agree that they should do the best they can to contain this, and I understand this is not a hoax, but this is the United States of America. Not some third world, illiterate country that can be taken over by some overzealous rich people or corporations or politicians. Democrats or Republicans or both would never get away with it. Not while other countries are free. Not even if we were the last free country on the earth. The president called it an invisible killer. I'm not going to get into politics because this is being controlled by Republicans and Democrats. But that's the first time I ever heard him say anything about any invisible killers. Seeing that he's back to polluting our rivers and air again with invisible killers. The thing is, to use that as an excuse to start martial law or have the armies or the National Guard suppress the American people is just a huge mistake by any political party. We didn't survive this long as a free and independent country by putting up with any tyrannical talk or actions, be it from abroad or at home. 244 years of fighting to keep this country free for its citizens. They wouldn't dare come in the dead of night, surround our houses and neighborhoods. It didn't work before. It would never work again. Like I said, most people aren't dying from this. And if it's the old people mostly, I know most of them would rather die free of the virus than have their rights taken away. But in the end, it's God's will, not a governor's or a president or a Republican or a Democrat to use as a tool to suppress the American people. You can't have people working in factories making money for your corporations while you have their families imprisoned in their houses because a few thousand people died out of hundreds of millions. Again, is America the United States of America? And the world should understand that it would never happen here first. And if it started happening in other civilized countries, it would still never happen here because every politician knows that they would be voted out of office. And if they all bound together and refused to be voted out, they have to know what would happen. We will do what Americans do best, and that's all Americans of all walks of life, from the service industry to the FBI, the police, the firefighters, teachers, lawyers, factory workers, doctors, service members in the armed forces. They have to know we'll fight for our rights and our freedom for ourselves and our children. If this is really that bad, you get every medical drug corporation in the whole world working on this cure and mass producing a cure, and give it away for free so nobody has to die. Don't think that taking away our freedom is saving our lives. Finding a cure and mass producing it as fast as you can will with every single laboratory in the world will save our lives. So the moral of this story still has to be told, but like I said, no politician could possibly be stupid enough to ever treat us like some weak and illiterate third world citizens or Russia or China. So don't worry and contact your representatives to clarify that in a peaceful way, because we are a 99.9% peaceful country and a peaceful menagerie full of citizens of all races. Make them all stand up and tell the American people that they would never do this. They would never take away our rights, no matter how far this goes. Just don't poke us too many times with that "we're doing this in your best interests" stick, because you'll just wake the bear. So please don't worry. They can't be that ignorant of what the people want and need from their elected officials. I'll get back to my regular podcast, In Walks a Man, soon. But this isn't the time to think of just ourselves. My problems are minuscule compared to what's happening in all Americans, to all Americans. We're all in this together. Stay safe. Respect everybody's respect everybody's spaces everywhere. And y'all take care and share. Thanks.